No cussing.
Hey, welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back to another unboxing. My name is Rick. This is my beautiful wife,
Emily.
And we are here to unbox 3 electronics boxes, Resellers electronic boxes from bargainbinsupply.com. Now, as in our other videos, if you've seen them, if you haven't, links in the description. But if you've seen them, we are not sponsored or affiliated by these folks. They did not pay us. They did not give us free merchandise. We paid for this 100% online, and we're just bringing this data to you so you guys can see what are in these boxes and maybe what you guys could expect should you buy some boxes from Bargain Bin Supply. We're going to let Emily tell you just a little bit about what we paid for these, any specials going on, and then we'll dig right into the boxes.
Alright, so first off, a lot of questions are always asked, where do I find these boxes? How do I get these boxes? I happened to find these in a post, or it came up in my feed on Facebook. I went and did a little digging around to see some feedback that people were giving, and it looked like it wasn't going to be a scam. And so reached out and said, hey, look, I found this deal, and we decided to go for it. And the deal that I had seen on there was buy 2 $100 electronics boxes, Resellers electronics boxes, buy 2 at $100 a piece, get a third one free. And so we said, well, why not? So we went in and checked it out, and shipping was going to be $39.44. You do only order 2. If they ever run this special and you're on there, the way that they did it was you ordered 2 boxes. You did not see you were getting your third one free. It's an automatic thing that they would ship it to you. I did see some people comment on that, said that they had emailed them. So I did the same thing. After we placed the order, I went ahead and emailed the company and said, hey, this is my order number, just placed it, want to make sure that we're going to get our third box. And they said, yes, you will get a third box. So with that being said, I broke it down a little bit, because they say that you can get between 16 and I believe it's 25 pieces, electronics pieces in each box. The box is 18-inch, 14-inch by 12-inch, and the approximate weight is between 18 and 22 pounds. And when we brought them in this morning, I think that one was 22, one was 23, and one was 24, and some ounces on the end of those. And did
you actually weigh those on our scale?
Yes, I did.
You did. So they got a little cheap with FedEx because it says 19, 20, and 21. So.
But you know, we have noticed that when we've started ordering some of these items, we've noticed that they come in and they say they weigh this, and the reason why we weighed them is because myself as well as Max, which if you have not liked, subscribed, and hit that notification button, you might want to do that, because you'll see he was in an unboxing. I believe it was our Target ones. Yeah. He participated, as well as our older son, in some of those unboxings, and those boxes were heavy. So when these came in and we grabbed them to bring them in, he grabbed one. He was like, that's heavy, that's 20 pounds, and that's more than 20 pounds. So we did. We weighed them because I was very curious, and they were definitely over 20 pounds. You forget when you lug a kid around that's 20 pounds that's what they weighed.
Yep. Sure.
So anyway, moving on. So these, it says that they are unmanifested, untested. Item count, condition, products, and retail value will vary. And it is FOB Louisville, Kentucky.
However, they shipped out of Jeffersonville, Indiana, and we know this from a couple of years ago when we vacationed there. We walked across this big old bridge from Louisville to Jeffersonville, Indiana. They actually... they, meaning Emily and the kids, walked all the way down to the street so they could say they were actually in Indiana.
Another state checked off my box.
So she's spent about 35 seconds in Indiana, and she can say, I've been there, check. So anyhow, just kind of a funny side note.
So I broke it down. If based on paying $239.44 for all 3 boxes, that would mean that each box is costing us $79.81 in each box. So our goal is to double that. So we would hope that in each box that we open, we would pull out $160 worth of profit. So we would definitely want to be over $160 to compensate us for our any shipping that we will not be charging, because we'll do free shipping, and any of the fees, and then of course your normal packing supplies and items that you buy and use with your business. With that being said, I broke it down to an item count. If each box has the bare minimal of 16 items in a box, and these are pretty full. So hopefully there's more than 16 items. That would mean $4.98 for each item in the box, which we thought was pretty good. We go bin shopping to the bin stores in the area, and usually they have a $5 day. That's when we usually go, and we spend about $5. The only difference between the bin shopping and the box shopping is that we see, touch, feel. Some places test the items before we actually buy them. These are unmanifested, unseen, untouched. To us,
what you get is what you
get. So we will see what we get in these boxes. We're hoping that at the end of it, that we will double the total $239.44. Worst case scenario, we're hoping to hit probably $250, which would cover probably whatever we spent here. So, and any supplies for shipping and that stuff. So, with that being said,
so there's all the particulars on the money and how we did it.
Can we open them now?
Can we open these things or what?
Please.
Stick around. We'll be right back.
All right. So let's start with the box labeled bin.
Bin bargain. It's bargain bin. We should have started with bargain.
We went with the middle.
We would go with the middle. I don't think we have to be too careful about any clothing or any soft product in there.
I already see something that has me excited.
There's a few things in there that has me excited.
Definitely.
All these red boxes are very exciting.
All right, so let's flip.
Okay. Jam-packed. You can see there is no room on top of that box. So,
and just looking at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We definitely have more than 16 items in this box.
We definitely do.
Definitely
No question.
Definitely
All right, we're going to drop it down so we can...
I'm cheating.
You are cheating.
I'm cheating. I'm cheating.
So we can work from here.
So...
We're going to let Emily grab the first few, and then I'll jump in from there.
Now this is very exciting. Oh, I see some new stuff too. Okay, so we really like this brand MPOW. We've picked them up. We mentioned it in some of our other videos. We have picked these items up from bin stores, paid $5. We have flipped them from anywhere from $22 to $60, $70,
more, yeah.
$75 I think was our highest dollar pair.
Yep.
So we definitely love seeing the MPOWs, and we definitely know that these will flip. We may not flip them. We're becoming
we should be known as the earbud kings and queens.
there you go. That
Not the
sounds
bin
good.
hunters, because we seem to have a whole lot
of them. So we'll open them, we'll test them, we'll make sure they're good, and then depending on if they're open box, you know, what we find, earwax, have to clean them up, change out the things, we'll go from there.
Absolutely.
Alright, next one.
My turn? Alright, we've got another MPOW. This is the H17 Bluetooth wireless over-the-ear type headphones. Had a couple of pair of these. These will sell $30 probably all day long. So again, very exciting to see all these MPOW boxes in the box.
Alright, we've got another pair of MPOW M30s. It'll be the same thing. I know we haven't opened these to check condition, and
we haven't.
We probably should. This box is definitely a little bit
snugger?
How do you want to say it? Puffier?
Bulgier?
Yes.
Okay.
So that tells me that this is open.
Yeah, and not probably put back in the box very well.
Oh, and these are a different color. They're blue.
They're blue.
They have their connectors, all kinds of connectors.
There's one blinking.
And one is blinking. That's always a good sign. These do not look like they've been in ears that I can tell. I don't see a lot of earwax. But these are definitely neat. We haven't had blue ones.
Those are new. Have not seen the blue ones before. So
but we have had this style. We did. These I think are the waterproof ones. They're really, these are nice. I like these.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely like these. That's the charging box.
They've got great sound. I mean, you know, in my other video I mentioned I'm a wedding DJ, special event DJ. So I'm pretty critical of my headphones, and these do have some great sound. I mean, you know, let's face it, they're not AirPods, but you're not going to spend, these aren't $200 or more either. So,
and you don't need to worry about spending all that money on AirPods when you keep losing them.
Right, exactly. Or when they stop connecting to your phone.
So they've definitely been taken out of the box. They definitely power on. Now it's just testing them to make sure they work. But we have not had any problem selling any of them. They've been in, I can say that they've been in the same condition, the ones that we've sold, and we've sold several pairs, probably 6 or 7 so far.
Alright, so our next item is another pair of MPOWs, but these are a little bit different. We have not had these before. These are the MPOW Bluetooth over-the-ear with a boom microphone attachment to them. They are wireless Bluetooth, blah, 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 blah. They do come with a charging station, it appears. Like I said, we haven't had these before. I do feel like we have seen them before. I think $25 to $30, somewhere in that general vicinity, is probably what we're going to look at on those, but we'll get a better idea as we go on.
Yeah, I'm seeing ranges. People are selling them for anywhere from like $10 up to $25. All right, my turn.
Your turn.
And here we have in an Amazon return bag, is what it looks like to me, another pair of earbuds. And this is called Raid Max. R-A-D-E Max is the name of them. The box is a little falling apart. It looks like the twist tie is still attached. The extra ear thingamajiggities are in there.
The ear cushion, the different size ear cushions.
Those look very nice.
They actually do look pretty nice.
No wax on, and there's still the little plastic seal on these. So these are brand new.
Brand new, 100%.
100% brand new. Don't know what these go for. Maybe while you're looking at your next item, I
get excited to see what she's opening, and I forget to grab my phone and look stuff up. So
we can say that, you know, based on what we're pulling out, there's definitely a lot of headphones and earphones.
Indeed. Which
we kind of expected that, honestly, for the size box.
Yeah.
And you can fit more in a box. So right now we're already up to, what are we at? 5 items.
Yep.
And you're on to number 6.
I'm on to number 6. So Puritest Diamond Analyzer. That was in a poly bag, so probably a return, I would assume, maybe. But this is called a Puritest Diamond Analyzer, and it is brand new, folks. The battery, the 9-volt battery that it takes is still wrapped in plastic, and the tester is in a bag. Neat little bag. So I'm going to keep this away from Emily so she doesn't test her wedding ring, because I don't want her to know the truth about that. But either way, you know, fairly inexpensive meter. I don't know. I think Em's taking a look now, but it is a Puritest P7 model. Diamond Analyzer.
So, not going into sold comps. They look to be around the $30 mark. And sold comps are showing... If you had some of these other ones, they could be in the hundreds.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm thinking that it's probably going to fetch us... There's one that sold that, it looks like the exact same one, $29.99 back in November. So, and it had free shipping, which it's like... Or, well, it would have to go like UPS or something like that. So, but these here are between $20 to $30 and recently just sold for $30. And again, that goes to show you... Believe in what you're selling and put the price that you feel you can get, because depending on what your store is doing and where you are in the rankings and things like that, just because somebody listed for 10 doesn't mean you won't get the 30 that you listed. So I'm up next.
You are indeed.
I'm gonna go with this box, and why do I keep picking these? This is a blackhead remover. Like the other box, I wasn't 100% sure if it's used or not. I'm not even opening that right now. I don't know if it's not open.
Put it over there and I'll open it, and we'll take a look.
We'll take a look. It's not something that we've picked up to sell. I haven't even priced them, so I don't know what price-wise. I think I have looked, and they don't do that well.
All right, here we have a Surker, is the brand name. Surker, S-U-R-K-E-R, and it is a professional hair clipper. Of course, we're going to open the box, make sure there's no hair on the clipper, which it's an interesting looking clipper, kind of cool. But it does, I don't see any hair. Looks brand new, it does work. I could put hair on it, I do need a shave, but I won't do that here on air. You know, open box, looks like an open box deal for me.
So, once again, prices are all over the place, possibly looking at $16.
Okay.
Pre-owned. Pre-owned 16. Somebody sold one within the same day. See, this is what I'm talking about. The same day, somebody sold it for $12.37. Somebody else sold it for $16.87. The $12.37 was an open box. The $16.87 was pre-owned. Would you pay more money for a pre-owned versus... And there's several out there. So it's very interesting how that works. And I don't know a lot about the analytics of eBay and such. All right, I'm going to grab this. A charging wireless mouse and keyboard set by Inphic, I-N-P-H-I-C.
Right at $30, sold just 2 weeks ago.
Wow! Surprise,
providing
surprise.
It's the same model, V780 gray, V7 $29.99, just a few days ago. So not too bad.
So I'm gonna pause you opening for a quick second, and we said that in the box we needed $79 and some change.
Correct.
Right? Yep. $79.81. So, not taking into consideration shipping or fees, we know this is $30. We know this is another $10.15. We said this was another $20. So you keep doing the math because I did my math for the day. These could be $30. What are we at so far?
Four items. We're at about $90 to $95 in 4 items.
So I'm gonna stop there, and but I just want you to see that so far luck is on our side. That we've already made our money back on one box, and we're already making our money back.
We're moving into revenue now, right?
Right.
We're moving
slowly getting there
into the black. So that's a good thing. My turn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that a watch?
Conixido.
I would think that's a watch.
It looks like a watch. Anytime. Conxido, Konxido, anytime, anyway. Definitely a nice box. It's heavy. Oh, and it's a very nice watch. KX6340. Wow, very heavy duty, very large faced.
And it's a nice watch.
It's a nice watch.
$20 plus $6 shipping.
It is brand new.
So
It's got the connector thingy between the dial and the battery so that it doesn't run while it's being shipped. Again, not a huge dollar watch. Watches are not huge dollar, folks. There are some that are, but
Well, there are some. We sold one for $75.
I'm learning. We sold a Ferrari one for $75, and I sold a Samsung smartwatch for $100. So.
But then we have some other watches that.
But I have some name brand watches, Invicta, things like that just aren't selling at the price that they're at. So, unfortunately, watches are my favorite saying, hit or miss. Moving right along.
That was funny. Okay, now we have another wireless keyboard by Artec.
It's a big keyboard.
It's a very long keyboard. That's what it looks like. And it is still wired, so $10-12.
So, pre-owned back before Christmas now. There's not much sales comps on this. Pre-owned back before Christmas was like $10 plus $8.50 shipping. So we could look at potentially like a $19.95 free ship type offer on this one. We'll see.
At the end of the day, we're not going to make a lot of money on this. It may be something that we're talking about doing a flea market to get rid of stuff. This might be a flea market item versus taking it to, because if we can sell it for $10 locally, then we don't have to worry about the cost of shipping that and listing that.
Absolutely. So. All right, so
I love that one for you.
This is pretty interesting. It's a cell phone, y'all. No, it's not the latest and greatest Android, Samsung, iPhone, whatever. I need y'all to go dig into the way back. Dig into the way back and think of your favorite Motorola. It's not a Motorola, but it is a take on a Motorola Razr of days of old. It is, guys, it's brand new. It appears to be brand new at least. It is brand new.
I mean, look, here's the accessories. I don't mean to steal from you.
No, you're good.
It's a Jitterbug Flip.
Great call, Jitterbug Flip, Alcatel One Touch. So...
We have never sold not even personal phones. We always keep them and reuse them. for somebody else who might need them. And Jitterbug is bringing me up
Jitterbug.
fishing lures.
Do the Jitterbug.
Jitterbug flip phone. Well, wow. So brand new, $59.95 is what they're listed for. Now we'll go into sold comps and see what sold comps show.
And $5.95 in sold.
And pre-owned, no, brand new, $59.95.
Okay.
Brand new,
So-
and I don't know if that's with a box, without a box. It's a cell phone for seniors. Great call is how they have it advertised.
Okay.
So we'll have to do a little bit of research though.
We'll
Another
charge it
one
up.
for $44.88. So I would say we'll get at least 35 out of this.
It's brand new, guys. So we'll charge
and when
it
I
up.
say 35, I mean what I think we could potentially
And I
drop.
think I have heard of that whole Jitterbug for seniors thing. All right, so yeah, if we decide to, we'll see if we need to charge it and power it on and just make sure at least it powers on. If not, we'll sell it open box as is and see what happens.
Well, what I was going to say is we've never done cell phones before, and I think you've seen things as well as I've seen things. There's some websites to check things and so forth. And even though we can see that it's never been used, it's one of those things where you've never sold it before. I would hate to sell this to somebody and then think we're scamming them and it's not good and then get bad
And of course, if that were the case, we do take care of all of our customers, so we would certainly do that. But
all right, moving on, we have a thermometer. And there's this one. I'm not going to look this one up because they probably all go for about the same or less. And I think we were able to list that one for like 20.
Yeah.
With shipping.
Has not sold yet, but we
No,
were able to.
It was just listed yesterday.
True. We did sell it. Hello, baby. This is a Hello Baby HB32 2.4 gigahertz digital wireless video baby monitor. You can see on the front there's a Kohl's tag. If y'all have a Kohl's in town, you may know that you can take Amazon returns back to Kohl's. And that's exactly what that is a control tag from Kohl's.
HB32?
HB32.
Well, depending on what kind of condition we're in and if it works, it looks like pre-owned could be in the $20s to $40.
So if you look here, a good sign is always the way the cord on the power cable is wound. It's still got the bread tie on it, and it's wound like it would be from the factory, which if you've ever tried to put them back together like that, it's very difficult to do sometimes. So
one of the key things when I was looking this up is that I see, as I'm scrolling through, that there is a TX model and an RX. And this is two-way. So my thoughts are TX and RX is transmitter and receiver. TX RX, that's what that means. Oh, okay.
So
then it's probably the same.
Apparently does both, perhaps.
We'll do a little bit of research on it.
Absolutely.
But I definitely think that that's another item that we'll probably be able to sell for about $40.
Yep, open box, but basically brand new if it's been used at all. So not a bad one there at all.
All right, my turn.
Cool, your turn. Going for the big box.
Going for the big box. Oh, too bad I didn't need like a fourth one of these.
Fourth one, yeah.
All right, so this is a Papillon.
Papillon.
There you go. You can pronounce that, and it's a shiatsu.
Watch your language on video.
Massager. This is the back of the box. I'll show you the front of the box, but you're not going to see a whole lot because as you can see, it must have had a return label attached to the front and they cut it off. And so when that happens, the boxes have damage. When we sell items like this, we definitely note in the description that there is like box damage and take pictures and show that. I can tell you that we've still been able to sell stuff even with box damage, showing the product and its condition,
and for nearly new money,
more money than what you would expect or think. People do buy that.
Brand new, recent sold comps, end of January, are looking at $30. Open box, looking at about 20 to 25.
And real quick, I can tell you that it's still in the bag.
See. No, it's not sealed, but...
It's not sealed, but there's still a piece of cardboard stuck inside, and the cords still have their wrappers on them, so it's a very good chance.
I'm liking that 20 to 25.
And here's the thing, what I'm thinking we're seeing a lot of with these returns to Kohl's, Christmas returns. Somebody got this from some 50-year-old aunt's brother or sister and decided I do not want this, I'm sending it back. Alright, moving on, go ahead. I shall box up.
We got us another pair of bolt tunes. I think this exact pair, we've got a pair listed currently. $20, $22, $25 on these, maybe a little better. But they look brand new. Light up, power up.
And that's good because if these are, which they look like they're the exact same ones that we have listed with a quantity of 2, all we have to do on this particular model is bump it up to a quantity of 3.
Just give it another quantity. So
that'll be good.
And not too bad at all yet again. So another set of earbuds.
Alright, so I am going to make, since we have several boxes, I'm going to grab several items here because they're all in the same, they look like they're all for the same type of thing. Well, we'll keep pulling them all out.
Might as well, right?
Oh, look at them all. But let me point out, as you can see, we're pulling out a lot of things that look like they're the same. Tempered glass, phone cases. While he was opening that, I counted up. On this side of the table here, we were already with him opening that at 15. Plus we have the blackhead remover over there, which is 16. When we started out, we said that we expected the 16. As you can see, these here are definitely pushing us over 16 and over the 25.
We've still got a lot more.
Because we still have several items in there to go through.
Another pair of earbuds. These are TWS-S11s. Now these have definitely been the box has been into. There is no charging cord in there. That's okay. We've got plenty of extras.
Oh, those are different.
And it looks like these have been used. I do see some earwax on them. On one of them at least.
No
so they've been tested.
There's no instructions.
There's no instructions. There's no extra ear cushions. So we'll see. We're going to set this one off to the side and make a determination if that's,
If it's something we can add, if they're worth a lot of money and we can replace the ear cover thingies and we can put a cord with it and it's still worth selling them as pre-owned, then we'll do that. If not, they do work, then we might just throw them up in a bin of our stuff or in somebody's car. And there's an extra pair in case you need them. All right, my turn. All right. So next item here is a ring fill light, which is quite humorous because I said we should probably get another one of these. So now we do have another one of these. We will probably keep this. I don't see us selling it because I think we will use it. The children are all excited to start selling their Pokemon cards, and well, now they have a ring light.
We need a light for them to take photos by.
We'll put that on that side as a keep for personal.
What is this? Space UFO 3D light Explore Fun. I don't know what it is. That's what the box looks like.
It's a space UFO.
Space UFO. It is rather cute.
But my suspicions are based on buying things like this in the past. And,
smells like pepper.
Smells like pepper. Water spray.
And it sprays water. Oh, okay.
Space UFO sprays. This is how I look for things that don't really have information.
And it dances around. It's got motorized wheels on the bottom.
So maybe it goes,
And it zooms, whatever.
So these are listed. Alright, moving on now. We have a Genuine Purist Electronics Gemstones Testing.
Same thing as what we had.
Is it the same thing as the other one?
Second one of that.
Ooh, that's
my guess.
Oh, no, it's a different color box.
No,
maybe?
it's got a
No?
lip on.
Yes.
So there we go. So we've got 2 of these. We already determined they sell for
and
$18-20.
We know from our bin shopping days that when it's in a bag like this and it's completely sealed, that came directly from Amazon. It did not. And maybe it came to somebody's home and they returned it, but that was packaged. That's how you would receive it.
Most likely liquidation from Amazon, overstock,
list
whatever.
One,
got
quantity 2.
All you gotta do is list 1. Fantastic.
Your turn.
My turn. Alright, so I think we've got 4 of the same. So for speed's sake, I'm gonna pull them out. These are 5-pack charging cables. Brand spanking new.
That was another screen protector.
Oh, yeah, that was another screen protector. And these are all...
Oh, wow.
lots and lots of lightning cords, and they're a 5-pack, 10-foot, 6.5 foot, 6.5 foot, and others. So,
all right, now I'm gonna grab this item here, which is an Artec Universal Stainless Steel Bluetooth Keyboard HB086.
$20, $18.95, somewhere in there, $19.99. Brand new, sold just recently, just a few days ago, actually.
And
February
you know,
15th.
and the thing is, when you think about it, we said we needed to be at a $4 we were at $4.98. So the more items we receive that are good items, even like those screen protectors that we may not sell in this group of stuff, it's still driving down the price per item.
Correct.
So for example, real quick, I'll cut in and say we bought that pallet from a bin store that was leftover stuff from the week. And we came home with how many bags? 10 bags, 10 big construction garbage bags full of items, and paid $50. And we sold 2 or 3 things from those bags that covered the $50. And now we're selling items from that bag today. Like we sell 2 or 3 of these daily, and we're selling them for $14.95, and we pay the shipping, which is like $3.50. And so whatever the difference is in that, we're making this pure
like $8
profit
each or something. $7 each.
It's great. I'm gonna be sad when they're all gone. All right. So now we have a wireless doorbell.
Oh.
Ready? Look this sucker up.
Like a knockoff Ring.
Well, you never know. Sometimes, you know.
Oh, it could just be a door chime bell, though.
OV1-020R. R.
Like pirate speak?
And now it is brand new. And I can tell by looking at the brand, it's VIKEL. That's the brand. That's
so not at all like a ring.
Here's another item number. FA-582P.
FA-582P.
Huh. I don't know. It's quite interesting. Might use these for one of the kids' rooms if it's not worth anything.
Good. It's not. About $10.
This might be kind of fun.
Actually, $10 plus. They're listed $10 plus $6 shipping.
Oh.
So we could possibly get $15 or $16 free ship. That goes first class.
So not bad. I mean, again,
only one sold, but it sold just the other day. So
again, it's not something that we're gonna make $50 to $100 on it. As you can see, some of these things we don't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't sell everything we sell where we're making hundreds of dollars.
I heard a statistic from another YouTuber last night that only 2% of the items $100 or more will actually sell on eBay. I didn't ask for clarification on that, and I might actually send this YouTuber a message because I'm kind of interested in where they got that number from and what that means. So, you know, I think they were just kind of speaking in general terms that it doesn't have to be a $100 item, and maybe is sometimes not beneficial as a $100 item. So this is a pretty generic box. It just says a voice amplifier. No other real indication of what it is. There is a transparency app sticker on the side of it. It is used. It looks like it's a little belt clip with a headset microphone. I've got something similar, but more of a brand name that's actually on our eBay store right now. But this is for those of us that want to hear our voice just a little bit louder. And or want to look like Mr. Brooks. But anyhow.
You didn't see that. He'll edit that out, I'm sure.
Why?
My eye roll.
my Circle G reference goes unloved. Alright, so we'll do a little...
We'll have to do research because it's a generic brand, so who knows.
Yeah. It looks like it was potentially tried out, but we'll do a little bit more research on it. Probably not something
possibly $20, $25.
Okay.
Possibly.
All right. Well, that's not bad then.
Possibly.
We'll see how things go.
Again, we have to do research. All right. Last items in the box. I'm gonna grab them both. is a digital thermometer and another infrared forehead thermometer. I think the other one is a no touch that we had. So we'll see how much those go for. This one, we'll throw it on this side. Alright, so
I think I did a quick count while Emily was talking just a minute ago.
Okay.
And I think we've got 44 to 45 items. Now, if we count any of these as unsellable, obviously that'll drive our per item cost up a little bit. But at 45 items, Emily's recounting for me. But at 45 items for what we paid for the box, which was $80.
Well, I was getting at if there's 19 items that are sellable on this side that we know we're going to throw on eBay. We've got 19 items on this side of the table that we're going to put on eBay. And I think of the items that are on here, an average $20, right? If you average some of these out, maybe?
So average cost from this side of the table over to Emily's side is $4.20 per item.
Okay.
So if we're selling on average each item at the $22 range for an average, that is 22 times 19, 22 times 19 equals $418 out of an $80 box in potential revenue, right? So then we're going to take that $418, we're going to subtract $50 in eBay fees, and 19 items at 5, so $100. So it's $268 in pre-tax profit.
Potentially.
Potentially.
We're
right.
probably a little high on that because
We
we
might
do
be a
have.
skosh high.
We might be
Yeah.
going 22. Might be a little high on it.
So even 20 a piece.
But even yeah.
You know, on an average, because some of these might get 30 and some might get 18.
Right.
So,
like these are probably only going to get like 15
Right.
with shipping.
Right. So really not bad out of the first box at an $89 cost point. Price point for the box, and potentially.
So far, I'm really satisfied with what we've received in this box.
Absolutely.
And it'll be interesting to see what the next two boxes have to offer. I am not expecting them to be like this.
Yep.
Because it's liquidation.
Yep.
And you don't know when you get liquidation boxes or mystery boxes what you're going to get. It is a gamble. But based on what we've got so far here, and based on having two more boxes that we know we're going to have some things in there, we at least are assured at this point that we are going to make our money back.
Absolutely.
With a little bit of profit.
For sure.
And that is all that I can hope for, you know, when we do this, because it's not manifested.